Welcome to another video. In today's video, I want to share with you guys this handy little gadget that I've got my hands on. And I first saw this at Maker Central a few months ago. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you what fun things I have done using this with resin and some other material. So let's get to it. So first off, let me go ahead and clarify that I do not get paid to make this video. However, I did reach out to the company to collab with them so that I could get my hands on this. And basically, here's what I have done with it. So it comes in a bundle. You get a ruler, you get a ribbon guide. Obviously, you get the printer itself. And I don't know about you guys, but I have seen so many of these handheld printers on social media recently. I just had to try one out for myself and just see what can be done in the space of art and small businesses and handmade things. So printer itself, nice and compact, super compact. I'm going to go ahead and connect it to my phone. All you do is download the app and it is really simple to set up. It has a little on-off switch at the bottom and you basically just connect it to your app, and it was really super simple to do. You don't even need Wi-Fi to have this running, which is amazing. The lovely thing about this is that it does have some imprints on there already, really fun ones, but obviously you can go ahead and make your own ones. We're going to do a few tests to begin with, and I'm just going to use a little scrap coaster that I have here made of Resincrete. And if you don't know what Resincrete is, check out my other videos. There's a ton of me using them. And this is what I'm doing. So I just literally tested out this I love you template that was already on the printer on this coaster, and that is working incredibly well for me. I can then go ahead and change the colors, sizes, text, all sorts of things on here, and fonts. So I'm just turning that heart that was already pink into a red one. And yeah, like I said, I want to do some more tests with this before we move on to a few projects. So this is me just having a little play, and honestly, at this point, I was starting to have so much fun with this. They also have a store where you can buy out some templates. So that's handy to have as well. And I did actually go ahead and do that. You obviously don't have to, but I just love them so much that I did get a few on there, and they're not very expensive, to be honest. Okay, so now that I've had a little play, I'm ready to move on to an actual project. And I'm going to start off by making some of these cup coasters. This mold is by Molds and Shapes. I absolutely love this coaster mold. And I'm just using Resincrete. Once again, everything in the description along with my discount codes. And I'm just pouring in a tiny amount of regular white Resincrete into this mold and just giving it a little tap and shimmy to get it all over the mold, and especially into those nooks and crannies of the handle of the cup, because that's a very narrow area. And once I've done that, I'm going to fill these up all the way to the top. I'm going to leave these to cure for about 45 minutes, be back to unmold, and then we can move on to customizing these using our little E-Mark Go.
46 minutes later.
Okay, so these are now ready to print on. I haven't sealed these coasters yet. We're going to print on them and then we're going to seal them after. And for this project, I'm using one of the templates that I bought on their store. And they were just so perfect that I just decided to use those, and you will see them in a minute. So you just place the guide onto your coaster and then just literally glide the printer on. And look at that, that is so cute. It says tea time, absolutely love it. Little kettle and a little cup on the side. For the next one, I think I'm gonna use this one, and I feel like the amount of customization that you can do with this printer is absolutely incredible. I mean, think about all of those custom projects and look at that. Love it. Absolutely love these. And there you have it. You have these incredibly cute coaster set ready. Of course, all you want to do is go ahead and seal this as you would with any of your eco resins, and that's it. Brilliant. Okay, the next project I want to try is a little bit different, and I'm starting off with, once again, some Resincrete. that I have mixed up, and I'm just using these molds that I have from Art Blanc, I believe. And they're just some circular, irregular shaped coaster molds, and I'm filling these up with a thin layer. I'm not getting these up full up top, and I'm going to let this cure and then we move on to the next step.
Later.
Okay, so my coasters are now dry, and what I want to do for this project is to add sea creatures on the base of these coasters. So we are going ocean themed, and I want to have a little stingray, or perhaps like a little fish or a dolphin or a turtle even at the base of these. And the amazing thing about this printer is that you can add images. So you can add any of your custom images that you get off of the internet, or you can add logos and literally anything and everything. So in this case, I'm starting off with this turtle that I downloaded, and I'm gonna go ahead and place that onto my coaster. I've decided I want to add like 2 sea creatures on each of them. So that's what I'm doing. And again, you could do all sorts. You could add as many or as little as you like. Now I'm moving on to this dolphin that I want to add on the second one. And now that I have my sea creatures on, I'm gonna go ahead and pop the coasters back into the mold for making them all oceany. So I've mixed up some of my Jade Diction Officials resin. I have tinted it blue because we are doing ocean, and I'm putting down this layer of blue resin on top of the coasters. And I've obviously made sure that I've kept the blue resin to be quite transparent because I do want my sea creatures to be seen. And already I am loving it. Like, they look like they're deep in there. They have like a shadowy effect, which I absolutely love. So yeah, loving this already. But we are obviously going to take this to the next level. We are going to do some ocean waves and bring it all to life. I did decide to get a little bit of the resin a bit darker, just at the top of the coasters where the ocean would be darker. So that's what I've just done. And we are gonna pop the bubbles and leave this to cure.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Okay, time to get these out. And before we do anything else to it, I do wanna cover the backs so that when we make our resin waves, we do not have any drips on the back, and so there's no sanding involved. So I'm using liquid latex in this case, but you can also use PVA glue just to get a thin layer on the back of these, because when we do our waves, the cleanup is fairly simple.
Eventually.
Okay, so our latex is now dry. I have mixed up another batch of some resin. This time I'm starting off with a line of clear along the shoreline, and the rest of it I'm going to go ahead and mix up my white pigment paste for the actual wave. And I've obviously not done a very good job of this. I have ended up spilling some white, so we're going to go ahead and fix it. So I am adding another bit of clear where I've spilled the white, so we'll add like a 2-wave effect just to cover that up, which is fine. It's going to be fine, honestly.
Everything is going to be fine.
Okay, and if you have seen my other videos, how I make my waves is really simple. Just a heat gun, angled, high heat and high flow, and that's just how you do it. And really nice and simple, but I still have that white dot that I need to fix, so I'm going to go ahead and do a second wave situation. And final thing to do is hit it with a blowtorch just to sort of get more cells and make them look foamy, and that's it. These are our awesome ocean themed coasters done, and you can see the little sea creatures under there, and I love it. This was such a simple way of doing this. Okay, so next, and my mind was honestly blown away when I saw this. You can actually print on pens, like literally pens, using this. You can purchase this kit for the pen printing, and it has a guide where you literally slot the pen in. You have the pens that are compatible. On this occasion, I'm using my logo, and I'm gonna print my logo on a pen. How cool is that? Cute. Now I want to go bigger and I want to actually write down my brand name. So I'm just going to go ahead and write down Flow Up by Jessica once again. You can change the color, font, size, orientation, all sorts of anything that you do on here, which is so cool. So that's me just choosing a font. I think I like that one. I'm going to go ahead with that. And I'm going to probably change the color. I've also decided to add a little heart from the clip arts that are on the app. And let's go ahead and print that. Absolutely love how that looks. That is so cute. Okay, I cannot stop now. I'm gonna go ahead and do some more prints just for fun, just because this is absolutely amazing, and I have to play around with some of these. I could literally do this all day, and these would make such cute gifts. Like if you had to do gifts, I don't know, for like teachers, and imagine if you had like a resin notebook, you know, like the resin covered notebooks, and then you had like a matching pen to go with it. Oh my god, I have so many ideas in my brain right now. It could literally explode.
Okay, let's just calm down.
Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you go like, comment and sub and help me get this channel more reach. That is literally how I can get you more videos, more tutorials, and that's how you see me doing crazy things. So make sure you like, comment, sub and click that notification bell. Okay, I literally need to stop. Like, somebody take this printer away from me now, because I'm like non-stop printing away. It's addictive.
Get it together, girl.
Look at these. Oh, cute. Okay, next thing we're gonna do is we are gonna print some ribbons. So I love how you can use this printer to actually customize your packaging and your branding. So I have this ribbon guide which can take 3 different sizes, like widths of ribbon, and this ribbon here that I have is from Collab Emark themselves, but I suppose you could try it with other ribbons. I haven't personally. I'm using one of their own ribbons, and I've gone for this particular size. And what I want to do with this is literally print out my logo, and there's an option of continual printing, which I absolutely love, which basically will give you a continuous line of your design on anything, which is perfect for a ribbon. I mean, look at that. Absolutely love it. This is so going to be a part of my new branding and packaging. So that's all for this video. I have literally only just touched the surface of what you can do with this device, and I am so excited to use so much more of it in future, and you will be seeing a lot of it in my videos. And I'm going to leave you with the link of it in the description below if you're interested in one of these, and I shall see you in the next video. Bye.